got yourself something funky.
Oh there, apparently it's me first this time. How's it going, everyone? We do have a few other people today, though. There is a Luciano here somewhere, and maybe another guest as well. Oh there.
Hello.
Oh, evening, Corin, dude.
Evening.
So, we're back with the Spice Freak and Broken Charlie, who seems to have vanished for a little bit.
Yep.
It's a time of the week where the
Drop
Spice
down.
Freak finds things and he brings them and he shows us what he's got. It's basically, it's usually sauces, but not always, because he does like his unusual snacks too.
Yep.
I'm just going to pop that back in. But
Yeah.
this is the Spice Freak show, so usually I just pop in and out when he needs me. Tonight we've got Broken Charlie down below, who's going to also do a challenge, but Corin, the Spice Freak, is going to host that as well.
Okay.
Sure.
So I'm only here on the sidelines for if you guys need me.
What are we doing then, challenge-wise?
Well, we got this, the V5, the new one.
Yeah, the classic chug. What is the V5 then?
Yeah, it's the new one. It's supposed to be pumpkin spice.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen a few people do it. It's fairly new, and I've had it for about a week, and it's been looking at me. So,
Do you know what peppers go into it?
do I know what?
Do you know what peppers go into it?
Fatales.
Okay.
So I'll read it out.
It's gonna be a bit milder than some of the previous ones then.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but everyone I've seen do it says it's hotter than they expected, so that's kind of what got me curious.
Okay.
But I'll read about it. It's Fatale 33% water, carrot juice, lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, sugar, pumpkin 7%, vanilla extract, salt, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, cloves.
The usual good stuff, but was that apple cider vinegar in there?
Apple cider vinegar, yeah, that's what it says.
The previous ones have opted for things like lemon juice instead.
Yeah, I've not done all the previous ones, so I don't really know.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Want to pop the timer up for that?
Yeah, sure. I think it's 4 minutes. Is it? I don't even know. Tony,
you tell me.
Right. You are going to be doing it in the full, or you're doing it in the chugs, right?
Yeah,
so
I've got my glass now. I may as well use it.
Yeah.
Each shot, I believe, is 3 minutes.
3, 4.
So shot 3 minutes, shot 3 minutes.
I do believe it's a shot 3 minutes, then a shot, and 3 minutes again.
Okay.
I could be wrong if you want to do 4 minutes just to make sure, but it should tell you on the back of the bottle too.
Oh,
that's true.
Yeah, 3 minutes. You're right.
I thought it was 3. If you do it the other way, where you take the full chug, it's 4 minutes.
That's what I did with the other ones. That's been a while as well, so I can't remember.
If you guys wonder why I keep vanishing, I've been having a couple of problems with my graphics card since I messed it up last week, and I've got this weird lag that's going off on my oh no, it's gone again. No, it's back.
Yeah,
it's kind of driving me a bit nuts.
I've had that in the past.
It's only since I installed the graphics card driver that I was recommended by the company who belongs to the graphics card. Because apparently,
is it NVIDIA?
GTX something or other.
No, I've got to get
GTX NVIDIA.
I've got to get my laptop fixed at some point soon too, because that's been playing up for.
Anyway, I'm gonna jump out to make the screen bigger for you guys. Don't forget your disclaimer there, Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's NVIDIA. Never update NVIDIA drivers. It goes horribly, horribly wrong and breaks everything. Trust me.
Right. What do I have to say? I, Charlie Whitmore, I'm over 18, of sound mind. I've read and understood the product disclaimer on Legal Fire. In summary, I accept that Legal Fire and their suppliers and manufacturers are under no circumstances responsible for any injury or damage arising from me consuming this or multiples thereof, which I don't have. And I agree to that question. And yeah, that's close enough.
Just to check, does it just say sound mind? Because I feel like it said sound body before as well.
You what?
Does it just say sound mind? I feel like it said sound body previously.
I don't remember that, but I'm a sound body. I'm not gonna complain I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain anyway, basically. I've done
Yeah, that's cool. I'm just making sure that you'd said everything that was needed to be said.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah. Yeah. I know Tony likes the crack on these, so
Nice. Yeah, that is a good one.
yeah. See, I remembered. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's as liquid as they always are.
Yeah. It seems pretty thick. That's more than half, but yeah.
More than half. Oh, you're doing it wrong then.
It's a little bit more than half, not a lot.
No, it's fine.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's about right. For all we know, the other bit is left around the sides of the bottle. Because yeah, the pumpkin does seem to be clinging more than previous ones have, even if it flows as quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not looking at the comments. Oops. Hey, Jason.
Yeah, I'm not sure where I can smell. It's kind of. I mean, it smells like sauce, but also kind of a little bit sweet, maybe. Sort of different spices. I don't really know.
Does it have that earthy, sort of almost root vegetable smell of the pumpkin?
I'm not sure. You're the reviewer.
Fair enough.
I
don't have the sauce though.
That sounded like a challenge to me. You're the reviewer. You need the sauce.
Oh,
idea. There's
I
probably
don't
still.
want to.
I'm pretty sure there's still some left.
Oh. Last chugs was suffering though.
You don't have to drink it. You just use it as sauce.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll let you know how it is. So, all right, 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to let the timer run for an extra 5 seconds because I'm not sure when I was supposed to start it, whether it was supposed to be after your first sip or after that last little bit you did.
Yeah, it's definitely like sweet. It's I don't know if I can taste like the vanilla a bit or the it's definitely
sort of cinnamony, nutmeggy kind of taste to it.
Yeah, I definitely get some of that. It's sweeter than the other two that I did, but then I've not done every version of these, so I'm not really sure.
You do the blueberry one?
I did the V2 and V3.
I think blueberry was the V3, but I'm not fully sure.
I think that might have been, yeah. But this one is definitely sweet. I can definitely get like that pumpkin pie kind of vibe from it, and it's definitely milder than the other two I did. I'll say that much. Which, like I say, I wasn't really sure because everyone I've seen do it has said it was hotter than they thought. I mean, because it's Fatali, it's not like super hot or anything.
Yeah, and Fatali are about as close as you get to super hots before you get to actual super hots.
I think so, yeah. I think it's like a particularly hot habanero.
Yeah, they rate like a habanero. I would say they hit maybe twice as hard as a habanero, but they definitely don't hit as hard as a ghost.
No, I say I've never actually eaten them as pods, so
I really like them.
Yeah.
I've actually got one of these to do. So
yeah, this is milder than the V3. I don't know which one you did before.
I've only did the V4 before.
Okay, well, I've not done that one, so I don't know.
What was in the V4?
That was the Christmas one.
It was the Christmas one. It was pretty mild, but I still struggled to keep it down. But I've got one of these to do, so which is why I've been so interested.
Yeah.
Broken Charlie's not the best person to take a heat rating off because, well, he's not gonna. His tolerance is up there somewhere. So
yeah,
but
I mean, to be honest, this really isn't what I would consider that hot at all.
that's what I was hoping.
Yeah.
The Vitali is one of my favourite chilies.
Okay.
Or was. I haven't grown this for about 4 years, so I couldn't really tell you. Can't see who Facebook user is there, but they say V4 is a mulled wine flavour.
Oh, nice, nice.
So yeah, I was hoping this was going to be around about Vitali, so it would be similar to the V4. That's what I was hoping.
Your time is up, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, your time is up. I'll let you get on with that.
Sure.
When I saw Gus do this, and I started to panic a little bit. Now when I'm looking at when Charlie's pouring this one, what I'm looking at is I'm seeing it seems thicker than the other chugs.
It
doesn't seem too much thicker, but it does seem thicker.
It's pretty thick, but I mean, I don't remember the others being especially runny or anything.
I remember the first one being like just water, basically. It came right out instantly.
Yeah, I never got a chance to do that one. Yeah.
V4 should be back in stock this week for those people that have never tried it.
Okay. Huh. I might look into that then. Not saying I'll necessarily give it a go, but I might look into it, see what it's like. If it seems like something I'll enjoy sauce-wise. Yeah, there's the link. Excellent.
I think that's Dave Evans. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, that's Dave Evans. Oh, there.
Yeah, this really isn't that hot at all, to be fair.
I ain't going to trust you on heat rating.
Yeah, nobody does by now.
And it's 33% Fatali. I would expect it to be pretty hot, but, you know, not ghost sauce hot still.
No, I mean, like, if you were going to sell it, you'd probably say it's, like, hot, but it's not. Like...
Yeah. Yeah. If you're going to sell it, you'd probably say hot or extra hot. You definitely wouldn't say super.
Yeah, I mean, I've had plenty of hot stuff, you know.
Can't see who that is, but it's obviously somebody that's tried a few of the chugs.
I mean, it is.
My guess is that it's the Dave Evans still.
I mean, it is pretty thick. It's got like a lot of seeds in it and that, but you know, it's like smooth and almost like a kind of creamy texture almost. Even
oh, nice.
Yeah, it's
to tell you the truth, you know, when you poured it out, I was thinking it'd make a great pizza base. It just looked like it needed spreading around and some.
Oh no, it's too sweet for that.
It's too sweet.
Yeah, I don't think this would do that, but I mean, maybe on a cheesecake or something with a little bit of something else.
Yeah, maybe like a hot dessert sauce even.
Yeah,
it's that sweet.
It's pretty sweet. It's not like full of. It's not like all sugar, but it is. I mean, you get like the spices, and it's definitely like you do get like a kind of pumpkin pie kind of vibe from it. Yeah.
The V1 though, brushed over a pizza was gorgeous.
V1 was what?
V1 just brushed over a pizza was gorgeous though.
Yeah, I never did that one.
This is piquing my interest even more because, and I usually don't like pumpkin. Well, in fact, I just detest pumpkin. But somebody did a pumpkin sauce called pumpkin pyro. And yeah, it was pretty nice and it went well and on pizza and on other things. So when this sauce came out, I thought, I need to find out what it tastes like. Now, when I bought it, it wasn't to actually do it as a challenge. It was just buying it out of curiosity.
Yeah.
But somehow I've now been roped into doing it as the challenge. So
yeah, you've said you've agreed to do it with Paul, haven't you?
Yes, I don't know how all that came about, but yeah, somehow it's gone from buying it out of curiosity to, well, there you go. Things happen.
But yeah, I would say it's definitely the mildest challenge that I've done. If that's going to mean anything to you.
And your time is up, by the way.
Okay.
Well done there, dude.
Doesn't seem like you were suffering. Doesn't seem like you needed a drink or anything.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you've made this one look nice and easy.
Yes.
I mean, to
I
be
don't
fair,
entirely trust it either, but I do think it's something I could potentially enjoy as a sauce.
you what?
I don't entirely trust the fact that you've made it look so easy either. I do think it's something I could potentially enjoy as a sauce, even if not as a challenge.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
We'll soon let you know exactly if it's easy or not, because I believe there was a date set for the 15th. So when you see me crying my eyes out and projectile vomiting all over my camera, you'll know if it's
Hopefully not
easy
that
or not.
last part.
Yeah, let's hope not.
I hope not. But,
I reckon you could at least do half of it.
well, we'll see how it goes.
Now, yeah, I'm not a major pumpkin fan either, but I do like all the spices that go along with pumpkins. I do love the fatale.
Yeah, you can really taste all the spices in this. It's pretty nice.
It's citrusy at all.
Citrusy, not really, no. I
Right.
wouldn't say-
Just wondering if that was what the fatale brought to it, but
Well, I don't really know. I mean,
fair enough.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put off camera for a little bit longer, because this is actually driving me totally nuts.
You shouldn't have updated in video, dude.
Oh, don't rub it in. You all. The worst thing about it is you know how this all started, and that was my fault too. Anyway, I'm going to put off camera for a bit, and you and Charlie can carry on with the next bit while I try and work out what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next thing is you all sent me off to Meadowhall to pick up some local Sheffield sauces. So I went to get this bunch, the Sheffield Dragon.
Okay.
And we got a few different colours of their stuff. We've got their Kiwi Super Green,
Nice.
their Lemon Drop Hop,
Yeah.
and their Scorpion Barbecue, which is the one I'm most excited for
Oh,
because
I
it's
thought the
barbecue
kiwi.
with scorpion pepper.
I thought the kiwi one sounded interesting.
Kiwi does sound interesting.
Yeah, it's just different.
So I did have one or two Kiwi green ones in the past.
No, I've not.
What was it? The Hippy Dippy Green that was on Hot Ones had kiwi in it.
Okay.
Wasn't overly kiwi in flavour though, so we'll see if this is a bit more so.
Yeah.
Describes itself as a super fresh hot sauce made with kiwi and green chilies, vegan friendly and gluten free. It contains white wine vinegar, green chili 19.2%, not telling me what though. Fresh orange juice, spinach, fresh kiwi 8.6%, ginger, fresh coriander, finger chili 3.1%, garlic, vegetable oil, and salt.
Sounds quite nice.
Yeah, it does. I have a spoonful for you. Oh, okay, that's all caught in the neck. Let's see if I can fix that first. Not very well. Right. Handle of the spoon. Make a mess of all of this.
Very thick.
Yeah. Some of that is just what was in the neck, but I think it's just very thick in general.
Yeah. Looks it.
Yeah, that's a thick sauce. Very chunky. Lots of little darker bits in there.
Yeah.
No
Nice.
obvious sign as to what they are, though there is a seed in the back. Savory, tart. Definitely an annuum style heat. What you'd expect of the finger chilies, maybe a bird's eye or something.
Taste the kiwi.
No, I more get the spinach. It is very green and leafy.
Oh, it's like a nice verde then.
It's not creamy like a verde, but it definitely has other elements of it, yeah.
Interesting.
A little bit of a shame I'm not getting the kiwi, really, but
Yeah.
I mean, what it is nice. And if you like that leafy green chili flavor, that leafy green vegetable flavor in with your chili, absolutely.
Yeah, sounds nice to me.
Then the lemon drop hop, a hot sauce made with fresh pineapple and yellow habanero, so not lemon drop. Super zesty and citrus, an all-rounder of a sauce. Add to anything, salads, anything, salads. Okay, use as a marinade, stir fries, or drizzle on a pizza. Yeah, all the sorts of things I do with a citrusy sauce.
Yeah.
I do also quite like one of my bolognese. Brings out the tomato a bit. So
Okay.
pineapple, white wine vinegar, white onion, orange juice, ginger, yellow habanero mash, 2%. Mash itself contains 81 to 85% habanero, and then some salt. And then we have acetic acid, which is the primary ingredient of vinegar, I think.
Mhm.
So none of the actual vinegar itself. And garlic, vegetable oil, and salt. Yeah, somebody needs to make a more kiwi forward sauce, I think. Hmm. Smells less citrus than I was expecting, and a bit more pepper.
Okay.
Definitely more on the savory side, but there is some pineapple in there.
No.
And this one looks like it's going to be a good deal thinner than the last. Yeah, there's chunks in that, but it's
Yeah.
definitely very liquid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the onion makes up a fair bit of that, but it's a mild onion, so it picks up some of the pineapple flavor. And then, yeah, it's a little bit citrusy. You definitely get the yellow habanero coming through. The heat's not too much. I'd say it's definitely more of a habanero heat than it is a bird's eye type heat. But otherwise, I'd say it's probably about the same level as the previous one, even though they rate it a tiny bit higher on the front. And yeah, combination of light savory flavors, a little bit of citrusiness, and the pineapple. I really like that.
Sounds good.
Then we have a scorpion barbecue, which is the one that most excited me, just because I don't get a lot of barbecue sauces that specify a super hot chili, and I do like the taste of the scorpion. And I've just read the little blurb here, and it's clarifying that it's the Trinidad Moruga scorpion, so one of the hottest breeds thereof.
How much though? Probably not a lot.
Let's see, ingredients: tomato, red onion, red chili 12.2%, dark brown sugar, red wine vinegar, the scorpion's tail hot sauce. So presumably that's one of the other sauces they make, 2.4% that, of which Trinidad scorpion is 6.4%. So yeah, very little scorpion in here. Okay.
Yeah, I could have guessed. Usually.
And that also contains 1.2% green chili, vegetable oil, a spice mix, dried chili flakes, which are 0.4%, and salt. So yeah, there's not actually going to be a lot of scorpion in here, but there is a decent amount of red chili. Hopefully there's still a good heat to it. This one, very thick in the neck, but the actual sauce underneath looks to flow quite well. I'm going to do the thing I did before, poke it down a bit, try and get some of that sauce underneath and not just the blob from the neck when I pour it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine scorpion barbecue sauce would be really good, Shane. And that's why I got this one. So yeah, glad that you see that a bit more over there. Still only getting the thicker portion, it looks like. Come on.
It's not even coming out that much.
Oh, definitely the stuff that was in the neck is still coming through and bobbing it up a bit. It's a shame, but I don't know. It looked almost herby as it was coming out, but seeing it up close now, it appears to be red chili shreds.
Oh. You got chili flakes in it.
Does have those dried chili flakes as well. Anyway, Definitely sweet, definitely has the molasses coming through, but does have a good deal more red chili flavor than your average barbecue does.
Right.
And that touch of the red wine vinegar is quite nice as well in there. Goes very well with that. I'd say perhaps not as dark and sticky as some barbecues are. I would like a bit of smoke in it, but that's just my personal preference when it comes to barbecue sauces.
Yeah.
Does have some quite noticeable heat to it. And they've rated this a 2. I think this is hotter than the last one.
Yeah, I would have expected it to be.
Yeah. And there's not a lot of scorpion in it, so it's not nearly as hot as you'd expect of a thing that claims it's a scorpion sauce.
No.
But I would still say it's hotter than the habanero one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you're going for a scorpion sauce, this might be a bit underwhelming, but flavor-wise, I'd say it's still there. I like that. I've liked all of these. And these come from SheffieldDragon.com if you want to get them directly, or they're in one of the maker stores in the Meadowhall shopping center. Alongside them, we did also have some ones from the New Yorkshire Emporium.
New Yorkshire.
Yeah, I don't know why they're referred to as New Yorkshire.
Is it
And they're
actually?
clearly just Yorkshire based.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how that differs from regular Yorkshire.
Well, it's not New York then.
No, it's definitely not New York based.
Okay.
They're made in Sheffield. We can't hear you, Luciano. You've muted yourself.
I said because they're Yorkshire based and they're new.
Yeah, quite possibly. They're definitely not based in New Yorkshire, though.
Everything's new at first, though. So.
Also true. Oh,
So-
okay. Yeah, absolutely. Go for it, Hammond. Shane. So, which would you like me to try first?
What
The,
have you got?
We got Bayek Chili Lily, which is a chili piccalilli, or we've got the
Bayek.
Screaming Blue Murder Rhubarb Ketchup.
Rhubarb ketchup.
Okay. So this contains tomato, rhubarb, onion, mixed chilies, which is serrano, bird's eye, and scotch bonnet, and garlic, smoke, sugar, baking powder. Why is there baking powder in there? What?
That's different.
Cider vinegar, ginger, salt, pepper, paprika, water, lemon, and cloves.
Interesting.
So, ginger, paprika, and cloves are their ketchup spices, I guess. Which does sound about right. Comes in a more of a jam jar than in a bottle. Smells a light bit fruity, light bit citrusy. Quite ketchupy as you'd expect of a ketchup. Looks almost creamy in its texture.
Yeah.
And you can see there's a little drip hanging off there, so it clearly clings to the spoon well. It's clearly full of stickiness, and I wouldn't say that tastes overly of rhubarb, but I've found that to be the same in a lot of rhubarb products I've had, where they've mixed it with another fruit and it's just brought out the fruitiness of it. So really nice fruity quality from the tomatoes.
Yeah.
And I feel the chilies, I taste the chilies. It's nice getting the Scotch bonnet in there. That is definitely a good artisan ketchup.
Hmm.
It is not overly rhubarb, which is a shame because I had hoped for that. But it does bring out the best in the chilies and the tomatoes. So I don't think the rhubarb's gone to waste, even if it doesn't taste of the rhubarb specifically. Actually, that's got more of a lingering heat than any of the previous ones.
Oh wow.
Scotch bonnet's doing its work.
Yeah.
It's not overly hot, but it stays with you.
Yeah.
A little bit of a sip of my milk to clear my mouth before move on to the chili lily, which is mixed vegetables including celery, cornflour, cider vinegar, sugar, turmeric, mustard, coriander, paprika, salt, pepper, tomatoes, chili powder, cardamom, and then mixed chilies, which are jalapeno, bird's eye, and Scotch bonnet again. So, no super hots in here, but still some hots.
Yeah.
And what does that remind me of? Oh, actually, I can smell the freshness of the coriander seed in that. That's going to be divisive, but I like it.
Mm.
And I'm just going to hold it up to the camera there because you can see that is
yeah.
not as saucy as some pickle lilies. That is full on chunky.
It does look chunky.
I don't want to drop it, but there's a spoonful for you.
Yep. Very chunky.
Very chunky. Good crunch to all that fresh veg. Definite heat to it. Yeah, definite heat to it. And an almost Indian quality to the spices. It's not as mustard forward as I'm used to in a pickle lily. It is still mustardy, but it is very much a different beast.
Mm.
And yeah, that has some real heat to it.
Does it say how much chili is in it?
It does not.
It doesn't.
I mean, it lists them below the tomatoes and stuff, and below half the spices.
Yeah. Mm.
So either there's a lot of everything in there, or the chili powder that they've not specified the chili of is a very strong pepper.
Yeah.
Because yeah, that's the only one that I would say is on par with a Scotch bonnet or habanero sauce.
Yeah.
That is easily the hottest of the whole bunch today, and I was not expecting that from a pickle lily.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect that either.
Gonna make some serious lunch. Yeah, you're gonna make some serious lunches with that. That is gonna really change a cheese sandwich. So, where is the website for these? Oh, they're on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. And okay, their website is newyorkshireemporium.co.uk. But again, you can pick these up in the Meadowhall shopping center in one of the maker stores there. They do also do some rather nice mixed nuts that admittedly might be a bit heavy on the peanuts, but flavors are good still.
Yeah.
However, those didn't last to today, so you don't get to see those, I'm afraid.
Naughty Corin.
I was
Don't
going to show them off
begin.
like 2 weeks ago, and then we had technical issues.
Oh yeah. Not naughty Corin, it was back to me again.
Yep, that was on you.
Just not my night tonight, is this?
So what was my favorite of the bunch?
That buzzing isn't me, by the way.
Okay.
No, I know it's me. I'm sorry. Someone was trying to phone me.
Oh, okay. That's some impressive phone noise.
Yeah, it's because it's on vibrate. So
Right.
Not yet, Dean, dude. I think I might have fixed my camera. I don't seem to be lagging anymore.
No, you seem to be all right.
Yay!
You're going to ask me what my favorite of these is, aren't you?
You knew what I was here for, didn't you?
I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think this is my favorite of the bunch, but it is the one I'm going to get through first. Because this is going to be really easy to just throw in cheese sandwiches. That's the Bayek Chili Lily.
I like its name.
But it's going to be really easy to throw into sandwiches. And I'm going to enjoy it a lot. But
it's a good Yorkshire name, isn't it? Bayek.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it might actually be the lemon drop hop that's my favorite, which, if so, is upsetting because there's no actual lemon drop in that. But
yeah, it's a bit of a weird name.
And pineapple-y, yet not too sweet. And while it might be the wrong chili, it still highlights its chili quite nicely too. I think it might be that one.
And which would you say was the warmest?
Oh, the warmest was easily the Piccalilli,
Easily the
which was
Piccalilli.
quite surprising.
Do you think it was because there was a combination of the chili and mustard together?
Mustard might well bring it out a bit, but there's a lot of chili in that by the feel of it. Because, yeah, it is easily as hot as some of the hotter habanero and Scotch bonnet sauces I've had.
Right, Dean Marshall, I think you might have just dropped yourself in it. Because I happen to have a chug. Sat there. So, Dean, yes, you do need to order a chug. The date's already been set. The League of Fire is going to be doing it. I believe Giovanni is going to be hosting, so that I don't have to worry about doing timers and blah blah. It's going to be on the League of Fire's YouTube, not ours, because then if I do on camera, they get the blame and doesn't affect us. So yes, get one ordered, Dean, and I'm sure we can fit an extra person in.
So the thing I will say to you, Luciano, before you do that, is be very careful with your green screen because the top of the bottle was popping in and out there. And you don't want people questioning whether or not it was properly sealed at the start.
I will see that when there's no green screen because I'll have to go without green screen for the challenge, won't I?
Okay, fair enough. Just making sure you know that the green screen and the challenge might not work well together.
Other than that, my favourite bit's the crack of that bottle, so I'll be...
Yeah. You're going to give him the real close-up for that.
Yeah.
Right up to the mic.
Definitely. It's the best bit about it. It's that crack where it goes... If I get a bad crack on my bottle, I want a refund.
Oh, yeah. I trust Tony. I just want to be sure that the proof is there so that nobody can possibly argue it, you know?
I don't do it for the points anyway. I'm there for the giggles and fun.
Oh, yeah. That's what it's all about.
That's absolutely fair.
But I am telling you, if I don't get a decent crack on that bottle, I do want another one.
And then you'll have to do another one.
No, he's not doing it if he doesn't get a decent crack. He's just replacing it.
No, but then it's opened. You've got to do it if it's opened.
No, if it's opened, he'll just save it to put in his pumpkin pie or over his cheesecake or whatever.
I'm keeping my mouth shut until in case I do something like Dean Marshall just done and drop himself in it.
Yeah. Best to be careful, isn't it?
Your silly days are not over, Dean Marshall. I saw that comment in there that says... I did see it.
Look, I'll have to go back and look what he said now.
I can even bring it up. Watch.
If he happens to get a chug,
there you go. Look. If Tony gets a chug and I do, we can do it together. He wouldn't lie. He hasn't ordered one, but that means he is going to order one, and they are still in stock on the League of Fire shop. So
I reckon he should.
You need to go and order one.
We have a discount code for if you're any UK Chilli-heads member.
Not for these.
Oh, that's a shame. We do for so many others.
We do manage to get them for many others, but there you go. Dean just says he'll do one.
And it would have been a nice incentive to give, you know?
I don't know if it's going to be a chugathon or a balkathon, but it'll all be on League of Fire's website, so it won't matter because it doesn't affect ours.
Right. Since we're doing reviews... I've got a few things that I brought recently and I actually really like. So
I've had some of Henry's before. Which ones have we got?
No, this one's the Movember one.
Oh, okay.
It is really nice.
I don't think I saw that. What is it?
This as well from Bournemouth Chili Bits, which, as you can see, I've got through a lot of already.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, they are both really nice. I thought I'd try them on just because it seems like the thing to do right now.
Yeah, because why not?
Yeah, why not? You probably have a lot more to say about these than I do, but recommend them if this. I don't know if he's still got any of these, but you know, this one is really nice, and yeah. Anyway, don't know if you can see this. It's like the texture of it is kind of looks a bit syrupy, and you can see kind of flecks of stuff in it. What is it? Ingredients: yellow bell peppers, white wine vinegar, lemon juice, sugar, onions, ginger, garlic, ahi lemon chili, coriander, spices, and salt.
Oh, nice. A lemon drop and some very nice sounding spices in there.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah,
I'm assuming you do get the citrus in this one.
it is definitely like citrusy and sweet, and it's like a really nice sweet chili with a bit of like I say, a bit of like a sweet citrusy flavor. But yeah,
You already
thought
missed
Charlie
it, Dean,
was
dude.
going to
He's
whip
done
one
it.
out.
He's already done it.
No, I did this one.
Yeah, you did.
I don't have another one.
Start.
I don't have any more.
Yes.
I'll probably do the Queen ones when they come out, but I've not got any more right now.
Those ones have extract in them. That scares
They are
me.
about to hit the website. Them Killer
Yeah, I
Queen.
know. I've seen what's supposed to be in them. I mean, judging by the ingredients, it doesn't sound like they'll be as hot as the first one, which I'm a bit disappointed in, because I thought it was supposed to be hotter.
I've got a feeling you might be surprised.
Well, I thought I was expecting to be surprised about this, but I really wasn't, to be fair. But I'm interested.
That's just because you're broken.
Yeah, we know by now. But yeah, anyway, this is let's say it's a charity sauce, so good that they're doing that anyway. And it's it's a really nice sweet chili with a bit of like a lemon flavor. It's really not hot at all. I think almost anyone could probably have this. I mean, I've used it on like spring rolls and stuff like that as like a dipping sauce. And absolutely. It's not as sweet as some sweet chilies I've had, but it's like the right amount of sweet for me, because I don't like things that are absolutely full of sugar.
It's pepper forward and then the sugar. It's not sugar right up the top like sweet chili tends to be.
Yeah, exactly.
I've just realised that Corin should move his camera angle a little bit, because we look like musical notes.
Yeah, I can't go any higher without getting my computer in shot, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I can't move myself up much. I can sit up. I could do that. Any better?
That's going to stay comfortable for long, isn't it?
No.
Yeah.
Problem,
yeah. So the other one I got recently is this one from Bournemouth Chili, Carl Gibbons. I think this is the one what he did for a Nuke Award thing, and I think he won it. I think that sounds about right.
I think he's won quite a few Nuke Awards.
Yeah, I know. I think this was one of them.
Possibly.
I've
noticed it's got 5 pepper ratings on there.
It's 5 out of 7, which is a weird number. But
perfect rating.
But yeah, this is. I think this is the one where. I think this might have been the one where they had to use balsamic vinegar or something. I'm not sure, because it's got that in it. Yeah, it's Scotch bonnet, sweet long red pepper, whatever that is. Brown sugar, onion, white balsamic, olive oil, lemon juice, garlic, salt, black pepper, turmeric, cumin, fenugreek, mixed spice, and thyme. And it says
the Romero peppers that you get in some supermarkets. I think basically like a bell pepper. It'll be the Romero pepper that you get in some supermarkets. Yeah. I think it's like a bell pepper, but a bit nicer.
Yeah, and it says a fruity, twisted curry flavor hot pepper sauce is what it says on it. I'm gone.
Somebody else also thinks that it was the producer challenge.
So yeah, that sounds about right. And it says on the side it says it's got the sweet fruity taste of strawberries, which I mean it definitely does, but weirdly enough, it's not mentioned in the ingredients, which is odd. And it also said it's a hint of chip shop curry sauce, which and heat from Scotch bonnets. That's what it says on the side here. And I say I've used a lot of this because I was really impressed with this.
What I like about
Oh,
this
that is
one
a
is
good pour. And
the texture of
pinkish
this
colour.
one.
Yeah.
I love the texture of this one.
Yeah, it is. Again, it's definitely sweet and fruity, but it's not like full of sugar. It doesn't taste like it's full of sugar anyway. And you kind of do get a bit of like a kind of, I wouldn't really say it's curry flavored, but you'd kind of get like a bit of that sort of spices. And I mean, let's say I put on some chips earlier. It goes well like that because it says chip shop curry sauce. I mean, it's a bit of that, but it does go well on chips. I mean, it would go well in like, it's like on the side of a curry probably. And I've used this as like sweet chili kind of thing because it is sweet and it does work as like a sweet chili kind of dip, but it's a bit different. And
Now,
yeah,
I don't work for McDonald's. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with McDonald's. But
I see what you're saying.
as I'm sat watching this, I'm sat thinking, double cheeseburger and fries, little dollop with that inside, and then just sit and dip the fries in the rest of it while you're eating the double
Yeah, but I mean, also
cheeseburger.
dip your chicken in it.
you know what I had this
everything
earlier when
there
I
would
did
go
it when I had chips and a burger with this. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So it definitely does work with you. I'm sat watching it and I'm thinking, yep, fries, burger.
Yeah, definitely works.
Question I have is, you say it tastes somewhat of strawberry. Is it?
I know it does say it does taste a bit of strawberry, and it says it mentions it, but then it doesn't mention it in the ingredients. And I
Yeah.
don't know if he's just like forgotten to put it in or something. Or I don't know.
But is strawberry a main flavor, or is it peppers up front with a hint of strawberry underneath?
No, it is definitely like sweet and fruity.
Okay. I've had some very nice.
But like I say, it's not
savory
like
red
it doesn't
pepper
taste like sugar.
ham.
It just tastes nice and fruity and spiced. I mean, again, I wouldn't say it's overly hot, but you know, I mean, at first it's like you have a bit of it and it's like no heat at all. But if you have plenty, it kind of builds up to like a nice medium. Yeah, it's. I mean, I wouldn't give it to like. I wouldn't say it's like quite for literally everybody, but it's not. It's not going to blow your head off.
It was Scotch bonnet, right?
Yeah, it's Scotch bonnet. I'm not sure how much. It's a first ingredient, but I'm not. It doesn't say how much.
So a good hot, but not an extra or a super or anything.
He just
I mean,
wouldn't
I
give
would
it
just
to
say
his
it's
granny.
like. I mean, I'd just say it's like a nice, pleasant medium.
Fair enough.
To be fair. Yeah, but then again, nobody listens to my heat ratings anyway. So
Well, I do listen to it, but when you says that it's a nice media, I'm just sat thinking, yes, so it's hot then, there.
Yeah, I was
Fair
wondering
enough.
about that myself.
So we do listen to you. We just add a bit on.
don't
We
particularly
scale
trust
a
me.
We just add a bit on.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, probably the way to do it. But yeah, I can see someone finding this hot if they don't eat a lot of hot stuff. They probably would find it hot.
Yeah. The sort of thing I would expect if you found it on a shop shelf, it'd be labeled hot, and
Yeah,
you'd
definitely.
eat it.
Going off a supermarket's hot, it'd be a rating 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all I've got for you.
It was good to see you again, Charlie, dude.
Yeah, you too.
Good to see you too.
Thank you for the Spice Freak and Charlie for hosting this week's show. It was good to see the pair of yous and holding up while I was dipping in and out. I'd love to know what's going on here, because sometimes it works perfectly and other times it just goes really slow. I brought up the thing that tells you how your graphics card's doing, and every now and then it just maxes out. There you go, it's just done it again.
Yeah. You need to go into the settings and roll back your drivers, I think.
I'm not a Windows user usually, so I've got to
I
work
have
out.
no idea how to do that then.
I'm in Windows at the moment. I just don't usually use Windows. So I don't know how to do this rollback stuff.
Literally just search up rollback NVIDIA driver. It'll come up really easily. So many people look for it.
Because everybody else has had the same problem. Fine,
Yep.
fair enough. And there you go. Other than that, sorry for interrupting a chili group with a computer problem
Oh, no worries.
that I created myself. I suppose we should say goodbye from the three
Bye.
wise monkeys. I'll do that. You can do that. There you go. We're sorted. Bye, guys.